Every person born is a gift, and children are the most precious gift of the mother. A mother's love always follows her child on every difficult path of life, always silently watching and wishing her child to have the best life. Here, Harmonious Heart will tell the best and most meaningful story about mothers. Please follow along. Story: Mother's Sacrifice. The mother asked in joy after a tiring labor, "Where is my child?" With a radiant face, she took the baby from the doctor's hands, and the smile suddenly faded when she saw that the structure of the baby's outer ear was not like other children. However, the child could still hear normally, which meant that the inner ear structure was still well developed. However, the mother still felt sorry and guilty towards her child. On the contrary, over time the child continued to live carefree, unaware of his disability. Until one day, the boy came home from school, ran to hug his mother and burst into tears. "Mom! My friends teased me that I was a child with a cut ear." The child's words were like a knife cutting into the mother's heart. Holding her child tightly, the mother seemed to embrace her own pain. Then the boy suddenly stopped crying, turned to look at his mother and firmly said, "I will prove that although I am physically disabled, I am not mentally disabled. Don't cry anymore, Mom." As the days passed, the boy grew up with a physical disability. As if to prove his promise from years ago, the boy always focused on studying, constantly striving to explore and learn. He also had an outstanding talent for literature and music. His academic performance was so excellent that his teacher always assured his parents that if he continued to study, he would become a national talent. Now his mother began to feel more at ease about her son's disability, although deep down, she still wished for her son to be physically healthy. One day, the boy's life seemed to open up with a new ray of hope. The doctors confirmed that he could have an ear transplant if only someone agreed to donate an ear to him. So his parents rushed to find someone who could donate an ear to their son. One day, the father returned home with an excited face and announced, "I have found someone who is willing to donate an ear to you." The surgery was successful and the boy received a pair of healthy, perfect ears. However, the boy could not find the person who donated the ears to him. People said that person wanted to make a silent sacrifice and refused to reveal his identity. Then the boy grew up and became an extremely famous musician in neighboring countries. However, he always worried about not being able to repay the person who donated his ears. Occasionally, on the rare occasions he visited his parents, the boy asked for information about the benefactor, but his father just shook his head in despair. His mother just quietly let her hair down and sat silently in a warm corner of the room looking at him. Since the day her son received his ear transplant and began living independently, his mother became more and more distant. She no longer talked to him, and sometimes the boy even felt like his mother was trying to avoid him. However, caught up in the whirlwind of work, he continued to be away from his family with long tours. One day the boy heard that his mother was seriously ill. Suddenly, he was shocked to realize his mother no longer had ears. Now he understood why all these years his mother had always tried to avoid him. He also realized the truth that for many years, his mother had not cut her hair, rarely left the house, and had not communicated with the people around her. With tears in his eyes, the young man knelt down, hugged his mother's small body. He kissed her cheeks and forehead with loving kisses and whispered, "Mom, you gave me life and gave me your whole life." Each story is a time for us to open our hearts to share about the true loving moments of our family. If you also cherish those moments, join our community by clicking subscribe and turning on the notification bell. Let's create a space together where family love is the most precious thing.